Here we go, flying from Dallas all the way to SJC, and just in time to catch the sunrise. And what we notice is, compared to where we are currently living, there are a lot more people, and look at the density of this view. In Fort Worth, there is more homes spread out, and homes aren't close together like this. But we're ready for an adventure to explore SJC and then go to Hawaii. First stop, getting some awesome food from Newark, California. So when there's a birthday, you have to celebrate outdoors because it is the pandemic, so we gotta do this in style. Happy birthday! The next morning, we had some homemade pho, home sweet home. So after our stomach was full, we decided to head to Baker Beach for a memorable moment. We were lucky that it was a sunny day and the wind was non-existent. Then something exciting happened. I said yes, after 8 years of dating. We're now on board to go from SJC to Honolulu. You can already see the beautiful clear sky, followed by the gorgeous blue ocean. It's looking a lot like Hawaii right now. Look at that color of the water. This is unbelievable and our first time going, and we're so excited. If you look closely, you can see people out there, and look at all that coral reef. And we're preparing for landing. Time to bust out our QR code and showed that we passed the COVID-19 screening. So when you're in Hawaii, it is a popular idea to get a Jeep, so that way you can peel away the doors and roof to enjoy the breeze. First stop, downtown Honolulu. We are here at Marukame Udon. Let's take a closer look at the Nikutama Udon, aka beef udon. The egg was soft-boiled and on point. The noodles have the right amount of chewiness. The broth was sweet and light. There's my favorite spam musubi, and here we have the curry udon. The broth was heavy, rich, and flavorful. Each bite was packed with that savory beef broth. And here is the source of my weight gain. Simple rice, spam, and seaweed. I just can't resist the yummy spam musubi. Next stop is dessert at Mr. Donuts and Bakery. They're known for their apple fritters, and so that's what we got. We then took a stroll through Chinatown and Honolulu, and it was a very busy place. But first off, getting some fresh poke from Maguro Brothers Hawaii. We had the shoyu onion ahi. It was very fresh, but it was not pre-marinated. Still very delicious. We are headed to the North Shore. Now what you notice is that there's a lot of greens all around. So the drive on the highway is very epic and beautiful, and the view is just breathtaking. We're taking a break at Kualoa Regional Park. This is a very popular rest stop. The view was amazing, and they have benches for you to stretch out your legs. And look at the calm water. It is so clear, and at this point you can see Chinaman's Hat, a small island. We're back on the road enjoying the ocean view, the cool breeze, so our windows are pulled down and our hands are hanging out of the window. We made it to Ted's Bakery, and just in time to appreciate the Hawaiian rain. It quickly changed from sunny to pouring. Feast your eyes on the garlic shrimp and also the cream pie and loco moco. Before heading home, we decided to go to Foodland. It's a supermarket chain throughout Hawaii and has the best poke and very good Japanese snacks. As you can see, I'm eyeing the boba tea cookies. We arrived about 30 minutes before sunrise at Kaena Point Trail Hike. You can see that there is a small dirt parking lot and there's not a lot of people around yet. But look at this natural beauty around you. There's a lot of green. I don't think anyone's here yet. At the beginning of the hike, we're right by the water. Look at the strong waves, and the sky is overcast. The weather was beautiful, around the high 70s. It was a good thing that the sun was not out yet. Good thing we were wearing hiking boots, since the small rocks can throw us off balance. And we're on the coastal hiking trail, where you can hike along and see the beautiful ocean. It's an extremely windy day, so you can see the waves are very powerful at this moment. Definitely one of my favorite hikes. Nothing beats the view. We avoided the designated road and stuck to the coastal trail as much as we could. Since it rained the day before, we could not avoid the mud. The mud stuck to our shoes and felt like ankle weights. You can see the retaining wall that was left of a previous bridge there. This is the closest version to rock climbing. I love the beach naupaka when we reached Kaena Point. This is a nesting site for the seabirds. If you look closely, you can see the Laysan albatross. I see the pillbox and also the lighthouse. We're almost there. The water is clear and cold. I'm searching for some monk seals. Let's see if I have any success. Found one. These rocks are so unique, I wish I had room to take them home. And that's a wrap for hike number 1. Next stop is the Dole Plantation. This is James Dole's original pineapple site plantation. Looks like it's not prime pineapple season. We'll just have to wait between March to July. Well, let's hop inside, but first we have to get our temperature screened. This is your destination for souvenir shopping. They have cute pineapple everything. Even something for your fur babies. And guess what? I got one of these for myself. It's always a good time for food. You have to get the Dole Whip. It is so sweet and tart. It wouldn't be Hawaii without roosters. We also had some adorable visitors. Time to go to the plantation garden. There's an admission fee, but pretty much it's a self-tour of us just going along and taking our time and looking at different plants. Here you have the common Hawaiian plant, the tea plant, that can grow up to 10 feet tall. There's Hawaii's state flower, the hibiscus. Shopping time at Halewa Store Lots. We're visiting the well-known Matsumoto, known for their shave ice. It's a very organized place, and you also have the chance to shop for souvenirs for people. I think we're going to go ahead and pick the tropical flavor. It's a trio of lilikoi, guava, and papaya. Here's a closer look at what we were eating. We were walking around seeking for food and ran into another food truck, the Cameron Shrimp Truck, and settled for the spicy garlic shrimp. Catching some sunlight at Halewa Beach Park. The water was pretty cold and the sand had a lot of branches. Getting some dessert at Pala Kai Bakery, your best place for snow puffy. This is my top 2 favorite beaches in North Shore, Laniakea Beach. The sand is so soft and smooth, and the water is very warm and clear. Against a blue sky, it makes a picture-perfect place. I love that this place is not too crowded. The waves are pretty strong, so you won't find a lot of people swimming in the water. You can see these cute little birds running from the waves. On to our next adventure. Welcome to Waimea Valley. We are going to explore the botanical garden today. We are here very early, so it is now a very quiet and serene time. There are a lot of paths on the side for you to go explore on your own. And everyone is trying to hike to the waterfall. This is a Hail Noah, a sleeping house for family members to spend time with each other. This tree is so breathtaking and full of life. There is the Waimea Fall from a distance. We are getting so close now. This waterfall is 45 feet high and 30 feet deep. You can put on a life jacket and jump into the water and swim around if you wanted to. This is my second favorite beach, the Waimea Bay Beach Park. The waves are also very strong with warm water. There's not a lot of people on the beach. They also have big, massive rocks that you can climb and take very epic photos. For lunch, we went for Giovanni's Shrimp Truck. This is such an iconic place that we had to go get the spicy garlic shrimp. We then chased down the heat with some pina colada and strawberry watermelon mojito. Super refreshing before heading to the South Shore. This is one of our favorite places, Leonard's Bakery. Not only do they sell cookies, cupcakes, and other sweets, but they are very known for their Portuguese donuts, the malasadas. And these things are stuffed with delicious filling and worth every single bite. Yes, this is our hotel view. Waikiki Beach. This is one of the busiest beaches on Oahu. The water is very calm. There's a lot of people swimming. This is the South Shore life, swimming and sunbathing. For dinner, we went to Tanaka of Tokyo, made a reservation to celebrate the birthday boy. And while we're at it, we were having a nice show that included fire. What a day. It's 7 a.m. in the morning and we finally have access to the gym. We are here at the Diamond Head hike. This is one of the most popular hikes in Oahu, so you just have to get there early. You definitely have to wear your mask the entire time because of how close you are next to other people. There is clearly one hiking path with handrails on the side. You can't get lost. We are not quite yet at the top of the mountain, but the view makes it so worth the cardio. This is at lookout number 1. It's a pretty breezy day, and the sun is not out on full force yet. We were going through tunnels and climbing stairs, finally to reach the destination at the end of the trail. At the end of the hike, you have to get the pineapple Dole Whip. It is amazing and refreshing. For lunch, we made our second stop to Marukame Udon again. I mean, their udon is amazing. We just have to try it over and over until we leave Hawaii. For the rest of the day, we're keeping it low-key and going to the end of Waikiki Beach, where it is quiet and there's not a lot of people around to just relax and eat. I highly recommend going to Banan. Their acai bowl is to die for. Renting out some snorkeling equipment this morning and heading to Hanoma Bay. It's about a 40-minute wait to watch the introduction video. This view is just over the top. I call this paradise. We're testing out the water and getting ready to put on our snorkeling equipment. And we're taking a break and basking in the sun. And we're heading out, but take a look at this view for one last time. We made it to the Lanai Lookout and just beat the crowd to it. The waves are pretty strong. I wouldn't recommend dipping your feet in them. We are here at the Halona Blowhole. Now this view looks very calm, but if you go and look to the other side, there's actually a warning sign that says danger. Do not go beyond this point. The waves are pretty strong and can pull you in a matter of seconds. Now there are people down there who shouldn't be hanging around there. We had some fresh poke from Ono Seafood, followed by the best soft serve at Matcha Love. It's time to walk off all that food at the International Marketplace. Now the mall is pretty empty on the weekdays, and we are just in time for Lunar New Year. So you can see that there's a lot of lanterns all around the mall. For a quick dinner, we are at the Musubi Cafe. There obviously is not a wait time, and there's no waiting list. You just go in, order your food, and pick it up. We are finally at the most anticipated hike, the Coco Crater Trail. That's right, ladies and gentlemen, we are hiking all the way up to the top. You can even see the people up there. Starting out easy with a slow stroll to the start of the hike. You can feel people's hesitation at the beginning of the trail. We started out pretty strong, keeping a very even, slow pace. The going was easy until later. We had to often step to the side to avoid people coming down or passing by. At this point, you can see people crawling down. And yes, we had to take breaks. I'm pretty excited we made it to the top, but this epic view was worth the cardio. And now time for the full descent, which is equally as hard. Getting that well-deserved breakfast for champions. Avocado toast, coffee, and acai bowl. We're at the food court in Ala Moana Center and spotted beard papas. We're gonna grab some snacks to take to the beach. Across from the shopping center, you can literally walk to the Ala Moana Regional Park, where you have access to the beach and can just sit and enjoy the view. It started to rain, so we went back to the shopping center. For dinner, we made a reservation at Kyukaku Japanese Barbecue. We ate some meat and also made s'mores for dessert. We are here at Kualoa Ranch. This is a very popular Hollywood film location. These horses are waiting for their horse riding adventure for the day. We are here for the 1-hour ATV Raptor tour. We are driving our own Raptor to see things up close and personal. Each of the Raptor can hold from 2 to 6 people, you have to watch a video before driving the Raptor. The drive is very scenic, and you're able to go into the deep valley that are rarely visited by others. We are now entering Jurassic Valley. I'm having a great time just being the passenger. The ride goes through rain and shine. And there's a view of the ocean. It's starting to get a little windy. This is just gorgeous and breathtaking. Say hello to the cows, everyone. This is where they filmed Bigfoot and also Godzilla. And here's 50 First Dates. As we're going along, say hi to Godzilla. The journey continues into Jurassic Valley. And we're starting to get rained on, and so we were quickly trying to run back to our Raptor. The road was starting to get muddy, and that's what makes it bumpy, messy, and fun. On to the next filming site. We are here at Kong, Skull Island. We ended the final journey with pouring rain, just to make it epic. I will say that the 1-hour adventure tour is long enough. This is highly recommended for anyone going to Oahu. The valet hotel guy told us to get lunch at Waihole Poi Factory. This is our last beach stop before heading back. Number 40, Kailua Beach Park. This place was so crowded it was very difficult to find parking. I think we had our fair share of sunbathing and becoming tan. It was a long wait at Jejubing Dessert Cafe, but we finally got our bingsu. The wait for Shibuya was even longer. I highly recommend getting the spicy miso broth. We literally took an entire 2 hours chowing down slowly. It was so delicious. Farewell, Hawaii. Thank you for treating us so well. It was such a great trip. And now we are back in SJC to land and hang out for a while before heading back to Dallas.